What's up everyone, we're going to be going to the best MLB player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 15 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 3 picks right and got 15 right, which is an 85% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 85% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get an 85% win rate and get 15 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $1,080 just yesterday, and another member who won $90 for the third day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. All right, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is Zack Gallen for 5 pitcher strikeouts, and this one actually is for more. As you see, Zack Gallen has gone on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against none other than the Philadelphia Phillies. Now when it comes to this matchup, as we all know, Phillies do rank 6th when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of none other than .256. But even with that being said, we still like the over for this situation here, due to the fact that when it comes to Zack Gallen, we are expecting the over due to the fact we are expecting high usage rate, and when we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have him favored for the over as well. So we are going to be listening to what the bookies are saying there, even with this matchup against the Phillies, who are a little bit higher in their batting average. We think with the usage rate Zack Gallen is going to get out there, we should see him being able to go on the over here. So Zack Gallen, 5 pitcher strikeouts, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about Pallante. So as you all know, Pallante, great player as well. This one is for 3 pitcher strikeouts, and this one also is for more. Now when we look at someone like Andre, we've actually seen him go on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games, with one of them actually being a push. And on top of that, when we look at the matchup that they do face off against, none other than the Kansas City Royals. Now this is a pretty interesting matchup due to the fact that Kansas City Royals do actually rank 8th when it comes to their ranking, but on top of that, we still do like the over for this situation here. Because of that, I definitely would keep an eye out for that. And we look at his average over the last 5, it is actually 4, so above the line, which is what we like to see, and we think that will be a big plus coming into this next game. When it comes to someone like Pallante as well, we also see that he does have a pretty good usage rate, and we think that's definitely going to help out in this situation here. So although Kansas City Royals do rank pretty high in their batting average, with a batting average like I mentioned of .253, we still see someone like him being able to go on the over here. So definitely keep an eye out for Pallante. I think there's a lot of value there to go on the over. So Pallante, 3 pitcher strikeouts, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Corbin Burnes. Now, as you all know, Corbin Burnes, great player, and this one however is for 7 pitcher strikeouts, and this one actually is for less. Now look at someone like Corbin Burnes. We've actually seen him go on the under in 5 out of the last 5 games, with actually one of them being a push, but on top of that, they do have themselves a pretty good matchup. Now when it comes to their matchup, they do face off against none other than the Tampa Bay Rays, and on top of that, when we look at the Tampa Bay Rays, although they do rank 25th, we are expecting Corbin Burnes not to have the greatest usage rate coming into this game. Because of that, we do very much like the under for this situation. And when we look at someone like Corbin Burnes as well, with his average over the last 5, he has only consisted of an average of 4.4, so significantly below this line. I think that's definitely going to play a huge factor coming into this next game. So because of that, we are sticking and liking the under for this situation for someone like Corbin Burnes. When we look even further, when we look at not just himself, but also what the bookies are saying, the bookies actually have him favored for the under as well, even against a matchup like the Tampa Bay Rays. So because of that, definitely keep an eye out for this one. We definitely see a lot of value there to go in the under. So Corbin Burnes, 7 pitcher strikeouts, 4 less, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines, so you're a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than Matt Waldron. Now, you all know Matt Waldron does play for the San Diego Padres, and he does have an ERA of 3.79, ranking him 39th, and 116, strikeouts, and tied at 24th. So that is honestly insane to see. Very, very good stats from someone like Matt Waldron. And on top of that, when it comes to the Padres, they do face off against the Miami Marlins in this next matchup. Now, as you all know, when we look at Miami Marlins, we do see that they rank 20th when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of .237. So very, very low batting average, especially when ranked across all 30 teams. And that's a big reason why we do like the over for this situation for someone like Matt Waldron when it comes to his pitcher strikeout line. Over the last 7 days, he has only played one game, but he was able to get 7 pitcher strikeouts, which was fantastic to see, and we should see a similar situation coming into this next one. When it comes to the matchup against Miami Marlins, like I mentioned, pretty much an easy game for him to be able to go on the over, but like I always mentioned, keep an eye out for his line first, and if the line is under his averages, definitely look to go on the over, so I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Now, getting into the next player, we're going to be talking about Patrick Corbin. As we all know, Patrick Corbin from the Washington Nationals, fantastic player. And when it comes to the Washington Nationals, we all know that, with Patrick Corbin there, he has been able to achieve an ERA of 5.88, which actually ranks him 67th, and then 95 pitcher strikeouts, which actually ranks him, 75th, which is pretty interesting to see there. But when it comes to the Washington Nationals, they do have themselves a pretty good matchup against none other than the Los Angeles Angels. And as you all know, when we look at the LA Angels, we actually see a very, very different story when we actually look at their batting average. Now, as you all know, their batting average right now actually ranks them 22nd. So when it comes to that 22nd, they have a batting average of .235. Because of that, we definitely see someone like Patrick Corbin being able to go on the over here. He has done a fantastic job over the last 7 days. He has only played one game, but he was able to get 6 pitcher strikeouts. And that's a big reason why we do very much like the over for this situation here for someone like Patrick Corbin. We see a lot of value from him being able to go on the over here due to the fact that, not only do they have an easier matchup, but, he is coming back, being on a little bit of a consistent basis, being able to go above his line. Everything that will continue on into the next game, especially against a team like the Angels. And they are coming off back-to-back games, so we definitely see it being that a big plus. So, he isn't going to expect any funny business coming into this game. But like I always mentioned, keep an eye out for the line. If the line is under his averages, definitely look to go in the over. So I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Now, getting into the next player, we're going to be talking about Osvaldo Bido, who is a relief pitcher for the Oakland Athletics, and he has an ERA of 4.64 and 34 pitcher strikeouts, which ranks him in the 150th plus. But on top of that, when it comes to the Oakland Athletics and also Osvaldo, they do face off against none other than the Blue Jays. So it is going to be a very good matchup. Now, when it comes to the Toronto Blue Jays, they do actually rank 18th when it comes to their batting average, with actually, a batting average that is not too bad, but also not the best, because their batting average is .240. Sorry. So when it comes to that, I definitely see him being able to go on the over there, especially due to the fact that when it comes to Osvaldo, even over the last 7 days, the time that he did, play during the last 7 days, because he has only played once, he was still able to get 6 pitcher strikeouts. Now, since he is a relief pitcher, we aren't expecting that high of a line to come out, so we should see a lot of value actually to go on the over there, and we are sticking to it for that nature. So because of that, definitely keep an eye out for Osvaldo Bido. I definitely see a lot of value to go on the over there as well. But like I mentioned with the other two guys, if the line is under his averages, definitely look to go on the over. So I think there'll be a lot of great value there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. You can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.